guys, just letting you know the vlog you're about to see is actually a day late. Most of the time I'll do this if I'm running a bit late in the day and I can't edit it and get it up all in a timely manner. Instead of posting at like 12 midnight, I'll just post the next day and backdate it so you guys know what's happening and when it happened. Today I'm actually doing something really special with my girlfriend and my family. I'm attending OSU Newark's orientation. My feelings about college are so weird. I'm certainly anxious, afraid, but equally excited. If you know me, you know that I hate school. And if you don't know me, now you know that I hate school. And so college was sort of a weird decision for me where it's always something that I wanted to do. And it's always been a goal in my life to complete college. But at the same time, the sort of in the back of my head, it's like, do I really need to go? Why do I need to go? Why am I doing this? But hopefully when I go today and when I attend freshman year of college, those questions will be answered very quickly. I know that, for example, some of the skills that you might learn in college are very useful in work as you move on, especially junior, senior year. So I'm very excited to see how my major classes and how the classes involved with my major are going to look and feel. But not only that, I'm looking forward to today because it's just going to be fun to get out with the family and not do work for a minute or two and learn about the campus and learn about maybe the student organizations that are going on there and sort of connect with the people who are going to orientation as well. Usually I hate these very sort of formal meetings and gathering places because of two reasons. One, everybody is there but nobody wants to be there, and so everybody's sort of in this mood where it's like, all right, let's get this done, let's rush this, and nobody's in the mood to really talk or do anything. The second is because sometimes these orientations, at least for high school, junior high and stuff, I'm sure this is going to be way different, but at least for those grades, it was just handing out papers, really boring stuff, some talks that you didn't need to go through. But I'm hoping this one's going to be different. I'm hoping this one's actually going to be productive and teach me some things about the campus and the college that I didn't know before or that are very useful to me in the future. Hey guys, so we're back from the orientation after a very long day. We actually ate at Texas Roadhouse, and now we're back here at home, and I am so tired. Orientation was fine. The campus was beautiful. I actually did not visit the campus before people there did. I actually just went, and that was my first time viewing the campus. I go to OSU Newark, so OSU Newark is a lot smaller than OSU. And of course there's a lot less people there at orientation. But even though it's a lot smaller, it's still very beautiful. A lot of the buildings are up to date. Almost immediately into starting orientation, they had us thrown in lines, and pretty much from there the waiting began. And it went from 9:30 a.m. until about 5:30. So as you can tell, I'm pretty tired. So like I said, immediately upon arriving at orientation, we got thrown into these lines where we basically completed FAFSA stuff and paperwork and very boring stuff. And then we sort of got into the swing of things, met some other people who were there at orientation who will be attending OSU Newark for the first year. So they went into a little bit of presentations, explained a little bit about OSU Newark, about the resources there. I went to the business major along with my girlfriend. Of course, I'm going to be majoring in business when I go there, specifically in marketing. We got these, so iPad Pro along with a case and keyboard, and this really premium looking thing, the pencil. So I'm almost immediately after unboxing the iPads and stuff, we were all very happy, but then we went into class scheduling and what that was like, and man, it was really bad. I feel like one of the reasons it was so bad and that it bored us so much and really frustrated me was that it was done very unorganized, and pretty much they had you go on these iPads that they had just given us and try to schedule our classes and get those into a computer system. But the thing that we didn't expect, and that I certainly didn't expect, was that classes were basically all filled. So a lot of the classes that we were required to take or wanted to take really badly were almost all filled. And these are general education classes that you're going to need to take no matter what. So it just means that we have to push them back now to next semester or another year. The main reason being, I'm going to college and a lot of these people are paying. I earned it, but we're going to college and experiencing this thing, and we want the best for ourselves. Especially in education, where if you're not in the right classes that you're passionate about, it can get really boring really quick. So I was kind of frustrated that I couldn't get the classes that I wanted, because there were really some classes that I was interested in that I really wanted to learn more about, but sadly those were filled, and so I didn't get anywhere near the classes that I wanted. And the classes that I do have now, they're not so bad, but they're definitely not classes that I'm going to be wide awake in and that I'm going to be excited to learn about. As you know, this channel is about self-improvement and really loving yourself and loving life to the fullest. And something I noticed at this orientation, at this part in the orientation where we're scheduling our classes and sort of going along with that process, was that people to my right and left were pretty angry. There was cursing left and right, and of course they were blaming the faculty for stuff, and they were pretty much sulking in this very bad experience. But something I noticed in that was that the people who were mad at the beginning stayed mad to the middle and to the end, and when they left, I'm pretty sure they were mad going home, and they were mad when they went to sleep. If you watch my last video, I talk about why I named this channel, and I talk about how precious life is and how much we take for granted. And in this situation, so many people around me, even me at one point, and pretty much took the whole experience for granted. At least we live in America, where education is so easy to come by that we walked into a public school and had college scheduled in a minute and a day. A lot of places, a lot of different countries, you can't really do that. There are third world countries where public colleges don't exist. There are countries where you have to pay exorbitant amounts to go to college, and most of the time you are pretty much born into it, and if you're not born into it, then you're pretty much not going to college and you're living a life of poverty. But after that whole experience, after scheduling our classes, I came out with a schedule that I pretty much love. I still have time to do work at the funeral home I work at, and I still have time to pretty much do the projects like vlogging and something else that I'm starting very soon. You'll actually see a lot about that tomorrow in my next vlog. So I was pretty happy with my schedule, and after that we got to pretty much look at the campus a little bit more. Specifically, I went to the gym because that was sort of the most important thing and the thing I was looking forward to the most, as far as, you know, what the buildings look like and what the campus was like. Immediately walking into the gym, I saw all the things I love in a gym. Clean, had almost all the weight systems that I use, had a basketball court, and actually they gave us pamphlets on, you know, joining basketball leagues and having organized games, so that was pretty cool to see. Something that I really took for granted, I think, was school. I think when I was in high school and when I was in classes that I loved, I was at my best. I was the most productive. I learned the most in classes that I loved. And going into college now, freshman year, there are certainly classes on my schedule that I may not enjoy the best, but there are other classes which I do enjoy and which I'm looking forward to. So in the morning, I'm actually meeting with some people to go over some personal projects of mine. And those are definitely the business-centered stuff that I was talking about. But then at night, I'm actually going to a Cincinnati Reds game. They're playing the Diamondbacks, and we got pretty cool tickets up front. So that's pretty much it, guys, for this vlog. I thank you so much for watching. Like always, subscribe, like below, turn on those notifications. It helps me out a bunch.
I don't need recognition, I'm on a mission, I'm paying dues, I'm in position, I'm staying up, it's getting late, you're doing good, I'm doing great, recognition, I'm on a mission, I'm paying dues, I'm in position, I'm staying up, it's getting late, you're doing good, I'm doing great, hours of practice, they don't feel like work.